Guys, welcome to Neeks Sports top 5 transfers that I think Arsenal should sign this summer. And the first player I'm going straight in for at number 5 is actually one you might be surprised at because he's already at the club. Danny Ceballos. We've signed him last season on loan from Real Madrid. And when he came, it was a big statement to see, a Real Madrid player, midfielder, someone who might work in Arsenal's system. And you know what? I think he's been very good this season. He came on and absolutely dominated his first sort of start for Arsenal against Burnley. He was excellent in the midfield, kind of ran the game really. Maybe not really matched that going forward for the rest of the season, but you could tell there's something about him, the way he turns, the way he's comfortable on the ball, finding other players, bringing people into play, that he's got a lot of quality about him in the middle of the park. And you know, people talking about Mesut Ozil leaving, this could be a person to fill in that gap in the middle of the park, you know, creating goals for the striker. We've seen him play number 10 for Spain, we've seen him play left wing for Spain as well, so he's got some quality about him. I think we should sign him on a permanent deal in the summer. Going in at number 4, and I'm going to go for a young lad in Houssem Aouar, Lyon centre midfielder. I just feel like someone like him in the middle of the park, you know, if Xhaka was to maybe leave Arsenal, going in alongside Lucas Torreira, and I'm looking long term as well. He's a young lad. He again is someone who could find a pass. He's good. He's comfortable on the ball, and that's what Arsenal. If you've known Arsenal for the time under Arsene Wenger, all those years, someone in the middle of the park, you always need someone comfortable on the ball because you're going to keep a lot of the ball. So he seems someone like that will fit quite well, coming in from France and just slotting straight into the Arsenal system. I think he would actually slot in quite well. The money might be an issue because, you know, the money to spend some money to get him, but you know, if you do manage to sign him, he's someone that I think could benefit Arsenal going forward and delivering trophies that we want. Going in at number 3, and I'm going to go for Max Aarons of Norwich. Right back, yes, again, a lot of you are going to get onto me. Norwich, bottom of the Premier League. Now listen, this man is a talent. You know, he's a young guy who's learning his trade in the Premier League. There's a lot of talk about him going to Manchester United last season before they signed Wan-Bissaka, and that was before he even kicked the ball in the Premier League. Now he's been here for a year. People can see the quality. There's a lot of talk about have Arsenal fulfilled that role at right back with Bellerin, and I just feel like someone like him, a young guy who's hungry to be a first team player, can suit a club like Arsenal. We can help him develop his place at right back. You know, being a young English guy coming through the system at Norwich and just coming into Arsenal, I feel like with the players we've got around him, it will only make him better, and it will make us better as a club as well. He likes to get forward. We've seen him score a brilliant goal against Leicester last season, so we know he's got some quality about him, and he's a good defender as well, so someone who I'd like to sign. Getting in at number 2, and I think one of the most obvious parts is that we need a centre back, and a lot of the rumours will always be about Upamecano, and I think he's the man that I want as a number 1 centre back. I don't want to settle for someone less, like who's not at that elite level, and I feel like he's someone who you can look at and think, this man could be the best centre back in the world in years to come. He's got that about him. He's got some hunger about him. He reminds me of sort of like a younger Sol Campbell from back in the day. He's hungry. He wants to win the ball. He's big in the air. He's great at the back. He's great. I think he'll just work well with the team that we've got. And he may be the one we're crying out for at the back. We've been looking for years to be our main centre back, to maybe be a leader in the team going forward. He's been great for Leipzig for his time there, and I just feel like he would be the centre back that we need. And going in at number 1, Thomas Partey from Atletico Madrid. Again, we're talking about someone who could sit in the CM DM role. No one better than him for me right now. In terms of money, in terms of being able to afford, I'm not saying he's the best in the world. I'm saying in terms of affordability. I'd take him all day long. I think he's been great. I know Atletico already in talks with him to get him to sign a new deal at their club, but I think someone like him in the middle of the park, maybe a Torreira, just solidifying that defence. Imagine him and Upamecano behind him at the back. I think it just makes our defence so much better, makes our midfield so much more compact. We should hopefully see less goals go in. You know, he's someone who likes to get about the park and win the ball and help the team go forward. You've seen him in the way Atletico are rigid. He plays in a 4-4-2, so he knows how to get around the pitch. You need to a lot in that role, and I think he'll be even easier slotting in that role at Arsenal. He should be Arsenal's #1 signing this summer if he doesn't sign a new deal at Atletico. Guys, thanks for watching the video. We'll see you soon.